Hey, you awesome women. I really wanted to just get on here for a few minutes and share with you guys about the power of commitment and making firm and clear decisions. I have a lot of experience in this area, but I really wanted to share with you as a coach and a mentor. I work with a lot of different women and I talk to a lot of different women all the time. And I'm constantly asking them, how committed are they to the goals that they talk to me about, that they say that they want? And a lot of times people will give me anywhere between, on a scale of 1 to 10, they'll give me an answer usually between a 6 and a 9. Sometimes I get 10s, and that's a great place to be. But when I get people that ask, when they tell me, oh, I'm at an 8 or I'm at a 9, I always come back and I ask them, well, what's holding you back from being a 10? Guess what the number one answer is of what holds them back from being 100% committed? You probably guessed it, it's fear. Most of us think that fear is actually really, that it's real, but fear is this false sense of reality that actually doesn't even apply to us. But when we're not fully committed, when we are not 100% committed to our goals, then weird things happen. Like it's really hard for us to actually move and do the things that we're meant to do. For example, I actually ran a half marathon last weekend, and as I was running this half marathon, I was so excited because I finally found the motivation to get out and start exercising on a regular basis again, because I finally was reminded of the power of exercising and doing good things for my body. I just had forgotten. I was so distracted with life. And so from the experience of running this half marathon, I decided right then in that moment, like 100% committed myself to exercise on a regular daily basis. And even if I'm doing like 20 squats because I'm running out the door and I don't have time to do a full half hour or 45-minute workout, like I've committed myself to doing that. And the power in that is that I know that I am going to hold myself accountable and do it. There's a book by Jacque Alderete. It's called The Success Principles. If you don't own that book, it's a phenomenal book. You should get it. It has so many juicy things in there about how to improve your life. And so if you love self-development like I do, you should see my stack of books that I constantly am going through. But that is one that I go to over and over and over again. But in Jacque Alderete's book, he talks about how 99% is actually the worst place that you can be, and 100% is the best place you can be. 100% committed is what he's saying, instead of 99% committed. Mostly because when you're at 99% committed, you waste a lot of energy going back and forth, trying to decide if you're doing something or not doing it. Am I doing it now? Am I not doing it now? In that chapter, he talks about somebody that he knows that had committed to only eating sweets on a full moon. And he shares the story of this man and how this man had committed to not eating the sweets except for on a full moon. And then all of a sudden, I think he had like a 60th birthday. It was a big birthday party. And lots of friends came into town for this big birthday to celebrate with him because they all loved him. And of course, as birthday celebrations do, they had lots of cake and ice cream and stuff. But because this man had 100% committed himself to not eating sweets, he, even though his birthday, or except to not eat sweets except for on a full moon, even though his birthday fell on a day that was not on a full moon, because he had made the 100% commitment to himself to not do that, that it was easy for him to just say, no, thank you. And people looked at him like he was crazy, but he didn't care because he knew how good he felt by staying committed to that. So here's some of the magical secret sauce that I wanted to share with you guys about why we stay in the 99% commitment level and not go to the 100% level. What really happens behind the scenes is that you and I are afraid of getting our hopes smashed, of not realizing our dreams, of not actually getting to the goal that we've set ourselves out to. We're afraid of getting made fun of. We're afraid of that embarrassment of, oh my heavens, what are other people going to say? Because it takes courage to be 100% committed to something. But here's what I know about you, especially if you're watching this video. You have goals, you have dreams, you have desires, you have things that you want to accomplish in your life, and you're not quite getting there yet. So ask yourself, why am I not at 100% commitment? What's holding me back from being 100% committed? The other thing that I know about when we firmly make 100% commitment to something, heaven and earth move in our favor. Angels come to support us, universal laws start working in our favor, and magical things start happening. I'm not kidding. This is where quote unquote miracles happen. Really what it is you're firmly committed to the things that you say you're going to do, and then you take consistent action on them, however small they are. A lot of recovering perfectionists are terrified of 100% committing to something because the fear of failure and falling flat on your face is so painful to recovering perfectionists that it just stops them in their tracks. And I can speak that language because I used to be there. Perfectionism, like the funky version of perfectionism that so many of us struggle with, is so destructive. We need to focus our attention on progress. How are you progressing towards your goal? And I'm not telling you that when you're 100% committed to something that you have to be perfect at it. We're not going for perfection, we're going for progress. And so, a couple questions that I want you to reflect upon. First of all, what is a goal that you are working towards? It could be a big goal, could be a small goal. Second, are you a 10 out of 10? Are you 100% committed to doing what you need to do? And if you're not, if you're somewhere between 0 and 99%, then ask yourself, what is holding me back from being at 100%, from doing what I need to do? And then deal with whatever comes up. If it's fear, if it's anxiety, if it's, I don't know, whatever it is that comes up for you, deal with it. Get some support around that. Start working through it. Go journal about it. Get it out of you so that you can progress forward. Just ponder on those couple of things for the next little bit. And then I really want to challenge you guys to take an action right now. Pick something really little that you feel like you can fully commit to, that you can 100% commit to. And maybe it's something like you're going to drink 20 ounces more water for the next week than you have in the previous few days. Or maybe you're going to get out and get some sunshine, or you're going to walk around the block every single day at a certain time. I don't care what it is. Pick something small and tell yourself, I am 100% committed to this. And then I want you to feel how much easier it is when you say that you are 100% committed to it versus 99% committed. And the proof is in the pudding, my dears. If you will 100% commit to something, I'm not kidding, amazing things happen. Don't let your fear stop you. We have such big things to accomplish, you and I, as powerfully prepared women on this planet. There are people looking for what you and I have. So let's work through the fear. Let's get out there and work towards our goals and accomplish what we're meant to do. I really hope that this was supportive to any of you, or to some of you, or a bunch of you, or even just one of you. I'd love to hear if you guys have any comments in the comments below. If you have any questions, please reach out and let me know how I can support you. We're all on our individual journeys, and I honor and respect each one of our journeys. We're all learning so many powerful things all the time, but if there's anything that I can do to support you in your journey to learn what you're supposed to be learning right now, please reach out to me. Private message me, make a comment below, tag me, let me know what I can do to support you, and I wish you the best of luck in your 100% committed journey. Okay, love and sunshine. See you later. Bye.